War never changes.
War has changed.
Volt's old world to the new California Republic. Democracy, the rule of law. The Mojave Desert, Colorado River. Hoover Dam, the Colorado. 86 tribes. Caesar's Legion. 4 years of the dam, the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. The New Vegas Strip, Mr. House. Rehabilitated tribals, police robots. Courier. Mojave Express package. New Vegas Strip. Taking a turn for the worse.
You're crying in the rain, Pally. Time to cash out. But I ain't a fink. Dig? Fink. You've made your last delivery, kid. Seemed like an 18-carat run of bad luck. The game was rigged from the start.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. We'll need to treat it with first aid.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. I take pride in my needlework. How'd I do?
That works.
Figure tester machine. We're looking good so far.
Heck yes!
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. Dog. House. Night. Enemy. Mother. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. Okay. How about this one? Last one. Just have a look at the results. Medical history. I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head. I'll see you out. These are yours. A platinum chip. Pip-Boy. Vaults are lacking modesty. Don't mention it. Talk to Sonny Smile at the saloon. The metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yes!
Howdy, partner. Don't mention it. Commotion up the old bone orchard. Bad eggs. I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. I'm familiar with the rascals. It's a right peaceful town. I'm a Securitron. Victor says howdy. Happy trails.
I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. Well worth the caps if you ask me.
I doubt it.
Surplus ammo, silencers, scopes, bigger magazines, armor-piercing bullets, hollow point bullets with a new Vegas type. Typical city boy. Great Khan's with him. The Great Khan's the NCR. New Vegas, Gamora. The NCR military police, and Mr. House's robots, the Strip. Lucky 38. They're sons of bitches. Mean, crazy. The Great Khan's dealing illegal chems. Another satisfied customer.
Cheyenne, stay. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
You out of your mind? NCI has guns, Frank. Guns.
There's more to war than guns.
Yeah, like grenades and explosives. NCI's got those, too.
But what about heart, Bill?
Legion ain't got no heart.
That's exactly what I'm saying. They're crazy, heartless bastards. And they'll kill you and your family before you even think to shoot it.
Shoot what, Frank?
Their hearts, Bill. Their hearts.
What do you think? NCI or Legion? I'm asking who'd win in a fight. I'm saying NCI hands down. This stubborn son of a bitch right here, he says Legion.
The only one stubborn here is you, Bill. Like how you won't let Doc Mitchell fix your nose.
What's wrong with my nose?
I keep telling you, it's crooked. Doc can fix that for you. I seen him do it. It's just too bad he can't do something about the rest of your face.
I hit a couple of them. That's nice shot. Well, that's a start, but I reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, chase geckos away from our water supply. Why don't you come along? Follow me. We got some geckos to clear out. Okay, you're right. See? You're getting the hang of it. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. Yeah! Well, that's the end of that. Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Best to accept it. Making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right, then. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine.
Say what?
You gotta be fucking kidding.
She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Traitor Ringo, survivor of an attack, he says. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. Sonny will probably stand up for Ringo. The powder gangers. The NCR giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Abandoned gas station up the hill.
How do you know?
Because I got money in my pocket, and I ain't kneeling over a toilet. Hey, how much do you think a Honus Wagner rookie card would be worth?
Why? You... Got one?
No, but say I dug one up. What would it be worth in the black market?
You asking for a friend?
No, I'm asking for me.
So you did find one?
No, I didn't.
But you're asking me, on the off chance that you do, whether I can find you a buyer.
God damn it, Frank, it's just a hypothetical. No wink wink, I got one in my pocket, just pure what-if scenario, okay?
All right. Just making sure. Wagner. He the guy who played for the congressman?
Fuck if I know, I hate baseball.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. Throw me to the wolves. Crimson Caravan brave if it start with sunny smiles.
Howdy. Hi there. I'm in. Joe Cobb, Ringo, Trudy, Easy Pizza, Chet, of Doc Mitchell, or tongue whip. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary.
Oi vey, oi vey.
Dynamite, explosives.
Joe Cobb's gang. I'm with you. Militia.
What can I do for you? Folks just leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum. You take care now.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. Oh, that's right. Here, let me show you what I've got on hand.
Nom, nom, nom.
So what's going on?
The powder gangers are here to play. Joe Cobb.
We did it! I mean, of course we did it.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Visit New Vegas.
To avoid Good Springs in the future.
So there are two of them.
It's beautiful.
What a thrill with darkness.
Oh. I'll put more. Listen. Kid. Yes. No. No. This looks like a job.
Prosagranato!
Jesus. Yes. That scared the shit out of me. You can't headshot it. Get the hell spun up. Me. No. Oh god, there's more of us. I'm joking. That was my EP ammo. Bingo bongo. Oh. Good. Not good. I'm back. Oh, it's Brad Scorpion. good.
Don't look like nothing too serious.
This is great.
Prim is the town with the roller coaster. NCR patrols alone in Quarry Junction.
I'm gonna pick up with
Howdy,
noise.
stranger. Hope lies. Does what? And I'll spill it all. Beans, pork, you name it.
Can you help? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Sorry I tricked you.
Where the hell do you think you're going? Convicts from the prison up the road. Tribes of raiders fall under NCR jurisdiction. Lieutenant Hayes. Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. Tied to convicts. Convicts are better armed and organized than NCRCF. Those powder gangers. Put simply, the NCR is the greatest nation.
Oh, I doubt that.
Degenerate slavers.
Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash, the Ruby Nash, the Mojave Express. Oh, you're talking about one of them packages. That cowboy robot, first deadbeat we hired to do the job, canceled. The Divide Courier list. Courier 6, a fellow with a daisy suit and Great Con Misfits. Chip, the Deputy Beagle, and Bison Steve to get his sorry butt out of there. That beat up whole thing? Hell if I know. I don't think it's serious.
Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell.
But my tinkering days are long gone. It's yours to know back and...
Beep boop.
Rescue me. Set me free. I'm released from captivity. See you outside.
You like that?
There's still more of them powder gangers out there than I care to count. Kill Sheriff.
An adventure? A hostage situation. Chain of command. Myers. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview.
'Cause that'll kill you dead.
having one of those little flying robots myself.
We're looking for trouble. What's your story? I was a sheriff, believe it or not, but I will do the time. An NCR pardon comes with the job or a goodbye party or anything.
Over here! Over here!
Boss, you killed a child. Amazing. Mission complete.
Look over there at that big white space. Tell me, what do you see? Yes, I realize that. But above it, what do you see? A canvas. Am I right? A blank canvas just waiting to be painted. The lost technology. Something that could take pictures and make them move. Something else entirely. What if instead of moving, they stood in place? Am I not a genius? The depth of genius does not change with age. Only your willingness to fall in. Vision. Inspiration.
We need paint.
We don't have any paint. We need enough paint to fill this entire screen. We don't have any money. Well, yes, that goes without saying. A handful of people are intelligent enough to recognize his talent. Paint. Rest stop on Nipton Road. Menial task.
Randall and Associates. I'm Stephen Randall. I assume the position, correct? Hell yes.
Servos active. Operation complete.
Hell yes. Are you willing to kill people for money? Yes or no? That's good. High-risk bounties. Extremely dangerous. High stakes, increased rewards. Bounty and bounties for payback. Bounties, Tom Quigley, best marksman in the Mojave. It's syphilis and Brahmin caravans from Poseidon gas station in Mississippi. He clubbed me in my sleep. Tied and gagged me. Raped my wife. Pulled the baby right out of her belly. Carved off most of my face. That was 15 years ago. His name was Marco. His trigger finger is proof. Bounty. Just don't get killed out there.
between perdition and the deep blue sea. Yes, the sky pilot said it. You gotta give him credit for a son of a gun of a gun.
The outpost. The commanding officer, Prim. Powder gangers. All right. Prim is important to Ranger Jackson. Brahmin Pen. Caravans. Come back here when you're done. New face in the outpost, bitch.
For trouble? Deep. Whiskey. Lost my caravan heading north. Legion. At NCR than a New Vegas virgin. Roads aren't safe, he says. Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas.
Courier on Nipton. I'll shoot, you flank him.
Come on!
Did you see that?
Heck no.
That guy was gonna kill me. He stole this from me at gunpoint.
I doubt it.
Well, I guess you're just too smart for me.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Are you stupid? Never felt better. Later.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me? The Powder Gangers, Grim fucking Reaper Legion freaks. First up was the Lucky Losers, Crucifixions, got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs in the winter, they let go free. They burned him alive on a pile of tires.
These degenerates of Nipton, Caesar's Legion. They are weak, and we are strong. Their moral sickness, their dissolution. Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It was a town of whores. The town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap.
You're welcome, bro.
Disloyalty. Loved ones. As are all crimes. If you feel strongly about it, attack us.
Okay!
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Legion this far west? Nipton fucking Mojave's going to hell.
Appreciate the help.
Okay, how's this? What's a Brahmin's favorite drink? Mooka-Cola.
Fantastic. I'll have Chainsaw begin work immediately. You've got more important things to take care of. But to finish, to truly make this a masterpiece, we need to make this more than a commentary. By making it a piece of living history, a monument to the end of empires, old and new. What we need is the blood of a king. Well, this is the best part. You get to choose. There's 2 of them vying for the throne as we speak. President Kimball of the NCR, and Caesar of the Legion.
What in Sam Hill were you thinking?
You won't get caps, but you will get a sense of accomplishment.
Thanks for getting me that pardon.
Powder gangers. Great Khans arrived with your friend in bondage. A courier through Nipton to Novak.
Grabbing pills.
The Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. Manny might know more about him.
What's going on, man? It's Boone. Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. Boone's a sniper, same as me. Bitter Springs. I can definitely help you find him.
Losing don't describe it. It's a massacre. But no, Bart.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. Old Stick is feeling mighty ornery this day. Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening. Quack doctors can say what they want about all the rad scorpion stings that done pierced my skull, and I know what I seen. The McBride Corral. Work of the Chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobark. But they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Nobark, we got a Chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in. Ghosts. Common ghosts. Don't know they're dead. Only to steal our rockets. They can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked longer than usual. The shock of seeing a common ghost and so forth. If anyone asks, we never spoke.
God damn it. I want you to find something out for me. My wife's dead.
I don't trust a man that doesn't have something strange going on about him, because it means he's hiding it from you. If a man's wearing his pants on his head, or if he says his words backwards from time to time, you know it's all laid out there for you. But if he's friendly to strangers and keeps his home spick and span, more often than not, he's done something even his own ma couldn't forgive. Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used to John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better. More rat men come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
Over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
And they've been shooting them down like animals, haven't they? The demons appeared from nowhere.
The flood can stop it.
Kill the demon!
Nearly half of us died or went missing. Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all.
What's that, Antler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. Suspicious. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. And I don't have to tell you, that Bright's group has got some fine-looking goulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She's probably dead. I see. Spare me the details.
Guess it's time to sort out the Saints
Praise the Creator. Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey. 2 components were missing. A quantity of Isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules.
Hey, pipe down. We can't talk about that here, out in the open. Oh, you mean you want a cure? Oh. Okay, there you are. The convulsions should stop in the next 1 to 12 weeks. If they don't, try holding on to something that's very still.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy, bastard. Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight. I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
That's it then. How did you know? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. Helios 1. As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive. Ha! Pleasure doing business with you.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. Whitley, Adams Air Force Base, the Duraframe Reinforcement Project for the combat model iBots. iBot Duraframe Subject E to Hellfire Armor, Navarro Outpost, or Enclave Outpost in Chicago, to Navarro.
Have you found the components we discussed? They seem to be in excellent condition. Yes, Yes, I'll tell Jason that the Great Journey can begin.
This isn't interesting.
You have any luck with the ghouls? Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson. Fair enough. It's not like any of the troopers around here are jumping up to volunteer. Back at Ranger School, they taught us not to run headlong into a battle when you're outnumbered 10 to 1.
We're getting close to Nelson. Damn right.
I have to admit, I didn't think you could do it.
This is a restricted area. State your business. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building, the Brotherhood of Steel.
Who the hell are you? Ah, shit. Shit, man. I need this. Gotta pay the bills. And I'm addicted to a lot of different kinds of chems. I mean a lot. Aw, man. How am I supposed to buy chems now? Fine, here. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good. Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency, and I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why.
Nah.
1 kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on. Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be? It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser.
After me. The past will catch up to me sooner or later if I don't find a way to shake it.
New in town, huh? Your timing couldn't be better. Well, Buckaroo, I was just on my way out of town. And here you are to take my place. But that's why it's so impressive. You don't see the gears moving, taking us around and around. Circle of life is what it is. That's why whenever I kill a man, I don't feel right until I knock up a girl. You know, just to help keep the rat moving. The name's Vincent. Vincent. Second verse, same as the first. That's right. Named after the famous Vincent Somebody. Or Somebody Vincent. Both of those people. Not just a little. Extremely redundant. Which makes it unique. East, maybe. Or west. Shit. Wherever they got killers, cunts, and caps, that's where I'll be. Oh, no. No, bad idea. One goes in, one goes out. Two can't go in. That fucks up the math something serious. On the other hand, 9 months ago, I knocked up the speed-up old raider in exchange for some jet. I bet you both my fuzzy dice she's having twins. Alright, you convinced me. The math works out. Just say the word and I'll carry the one. Stick the needle where the sun don't shine. It's an old voodoo proverb. I gotta try that next time I shoot up. Right in the dick.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead. And here I thought us great cons were tough to kill. So, what happens now? Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. Chairman of the Tops Casino in New Vegas. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
I'm glad you're able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. Great cons are free to go.
Fancy meeting you here, friend. Just rolling along on my spurs.
Help you. Have a look. You a merc? Because you don't look like a prospector. That was a shitstorm. I told him to eat shit. Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass.
Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from? Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. I live in a hole in the ground. Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Fixating on old technology just doesn't seem very relevant to most people's lives. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift.
2 pieces of advice for you. 1, never tell anyone everything. I can't sneak worth shit. Hello, operator. Yes, I'd like to place a bullet in my friend over there. Tell him the Reaper's calling collect. That's what I said. 1 for each man I've killed. Spread out from coast to coast like an army of ugly little bloatflies. That's pretty good. You got a license to practice bullshit? I can sell you one if you don't. Sure it does. As much sense as the gills on a dolphin. I'll try to think about that, just let that one soak in. We shared the same deal there. I mean, shit, how else do people know each other? I was supposed to show up in the middle of the meeting like it was part of my route. The idea was to take me aside and start working me over and cut the bullet out in the process. Only a sink in there pretty good, and the chief pushed it down further until it popped right into my lung. In the end, I don't know what he pulled out, but I'll tell you this, it wasn't a bullet. Crazy is like a drum, banging inside of your skull.
So the psycho with the lead pipe, he's not trying to beat you, he's trying to communicate.
Mercy killing is expected of NCR snipers. The Legion likes to torture their prisoners within sight of NCR positions. We get called on to end it. I was in a lot of places with 1st Recon. I don't really remember. I'm not ready to swap war stories.
Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals.
But with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape. I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my asshole.
Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal.
He was dead when I got there. It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it, Father Elijah.
Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Goodsprings.
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Hey there, friend. I'm Chip. What brings you down to this here area of lovely old Nevada? Well, I wish you luck in that. I do. Now, if you don't mind, something just came up, and I have to be on my way. Where'd I get them? Well, I got them from... 'cause they're my clothes, right? I got them from me since they're mine. That's where I got them. Courier? Hell yeah, man. I done some currying before. Some couriering before. Hell yeah. The last delivery? Well, you see, it was a special delivery to this here Crimson Caravan behind us. They contacted me personally, 'cause they done heard I's the best courier around. They asked me to deliver a very sensitive package. I told them I'd have to charge a whole buttload of caps, and they said, "Chip, you're the best. We'll pay you right." In fact, I had to charge them so many caps that they didn't even have enough to pay me yet. I gotta come back next week, and if they still don't have the caps, you'll be looking at the new owner of the Crimson Caravan. So yeah, that's why I don't have any caps on me. Not because I just bought these clothes, if that's what you're thinking. And all the ladies on the strip are sure to know it too. So if you don't mind, I really gotta be getting to the girls now. Son of a biscuit! We heard you was dead. All right, they're yours. I'll give you your clothes back. Just don't kill me, please.
Hola, extraño. I am Carlos.
I'm a beaner. I'm an Arab.
Absurdo, idiot.
We all send them all back to Africa. We all send them all back to Africa. We all
I'm a
send
beaner.
them
I'm
all
an Arab.
back to Africa.
I'm a
where
rape.
they
I'm an
belong.
Arab. You're an idiot. I'm a fucking Arab.
We all send them all back to
I'm
Africa.
a rape. I'm
They
an
all
Arab.
get the hell out of America.
You walk now into the belly of the beast. I am Marty, recon sniper captain of the NCR Rangers. I suspect that you've heard of me before, and the stories they tell are true. Born under the side of the Eternal Warrior, I carved my way through these dystopian wastes, searching for something. Abandoned by my parents, I was raised by them. Once dedicated, sorting my ways, things brought me to me. Carved a path of destruction through the wastes, killing all those who can't believe it, and always not to let the light. The master, awful combat. It is not easy to try. I'm transgender twice. And now I'm forced to live my life in a man. All women have come across, fallen in love with, seemingly no reason. I've been cursed, but absolutely no counter. Two tokens of worship. Only the cool ones. I'm now forced to wander our ways, with no character called inside.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
That the Brotherhood barely exists.
Vault 22? Vault 22. Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy. From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away.
But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault.
Would you be interested in more important jobs? Smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. Cassidy Caravans, Cass. Wants out of the caravan business.
Fuck no! Fine, I quit! We have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls, and a thing for cowboys. Suave talker, disgusting robot fetishists. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? Cerulean robotics.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. I am programmed for your pleasure. Please please assume the position. Fisto will report to the Atomic Wrangler for further orders.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. A fellow named Oris is making a little too much money.
Nice pace, so try not to fall behind. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around. Nothing to worry about.
You look new to Freeside. Ah, I get you. It just made me feel empty inside. You know what? You're right.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, recently, a few friends of mine were attacked.
The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler.
Aye, as far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims. Nihil novi sub sole. Caesar was one of the followers. That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague.
Oh, that's different then.
Hey Lou, we gotta go.
Lieutenant. He probably said Lieutenant Wayne.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh?
Old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems.
Ironic. He can save others from death, but not himself.
Major Elizabeth Kieran has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here.
The Brotherhood is failing. I think I need to go home. Great! Thanks. Thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
I hope this helps. You know, Julie, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived.
That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with.
That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. Ah, that would explain the goons. Wait a minute. They said what? Huh, that would explain why they're all riled at us. What is that fool doing?
You seen Dixon around?
What did you want? Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts.
There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit. I've heard some stories of that old guy. A she, huh?
Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. To the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
The Strip's not a bad place.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas. Sorry, Rambler. I know you're fixing to serve up some vengeance, but I'm gonna have to point you to the Lucky 38 first. Mr. House, the head honcho of New Vegas, is itching to make your acquaintance. He'll help you serve that cold dish of yours extra chili. Yeehaw, partner! That's the spirit.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. I preserved its spirit. Oh, don't be coy. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered.
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be ideal.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino.
What in the goddamn? Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit. If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me. Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living? Yeah, hello? Well, serves me right for using a 9mm. Look at me, a big leaguer, so I claim, making all the mistakes of an original loser. Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those 2 ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man. It's what Benny always called me, probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful. Sure, Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there! Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I guess I just do as I'm told. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you.
Benny has been handled, and you've recovered the Platinum chip. Let's have it. A great deal shall be happening. Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
I could really use a fix. Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
Hey!
I think you're right. I've been through worse.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up.
I guess the Garrett sent you after me? Okay, here.
Santiago, he's a Freeside VIP. I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the capsule. Check it out, between the dumpsters there. What's your rush? The boys and I here want to get to know you better.
Eat this.
Lovely to meet you.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. This is great news.
We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind.
From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers.
Hey, that's great.
They want to buy Cassidy caravans? If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything. That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. I'm sure this bar's getting tired of propping me up. The outpost lost its charm about 3 bottles ago. And that was just this morning.
got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Jingle, oh, Lily Bell. Oh, Lily Bell. Oh, Lily Bell. Oh, Lily Bell. Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Jingle, jangle.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. 3 such teams have gone missing recently.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder?
Took you long enough, so can I go now? Alrighty then. I'll just head out, alone, by myself, into the dangerous waste. Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.